Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and share a couple of stories with you guys because I think it's really important that we are aware of what agreements we might be making, even if we don't realize it, and what that can look like in our lives. And the Lord has, of course, been highlighting some experiences that I've had. And I'll just share a couple of stories. And if any scriptures come up, I will just put them in the description for you guys to look at. But I really just wanted to share a couple of stories. And so the first one is going to be just, it's so funny. My daughter, she wanted to have some candy after she finished her dinner. And this is a while back, maybe a month or so ago. And I told her that she had to finish all of her food, or no, I told her she had to finish at least 3 more bites, right? And then she could have a piece of candy, or it was like a piece of chocolate or something like that. And she said, if I finish all of it, can I have whipped cream? And my child loves whipped cream. Everybody in my house loves whipped cream a little bit too much. And so I said, okay, yes, if you finish all of your food, you can have some whipped cream also. Okay. So I was going for a walk or a jog or something. My husband was home and I just needed to get out for a minute, and I came back and I walk in and my child is sitting there on the couch with a bowl with remnants of ice cream in her bowl. And I said, did you ask your dad I said, did your dad get ice cream? And she said, no. I said, did you ask your dad if you could get ice cream? And she was really confused. She was like, no. And so we talked about it for a minute and discovered that what she had said was, if I finish all of my food, can I get some ice cream? And mommy said yes. So just to illustrate what you guys might be saying yes to, even if you don't realize what you're saying yes to, a yes will cause things to happen. There will be a reaction. So keep that in mind, that can go both ways. That can be, if you give the Lord your yes, even if you don't fully understand. Nobody fully understands the plan that the Lord has for us. We just know that it's good, right? We just know that the Lord is good. Okay, but giving God your yes can make things happen, you guys. But giving the enemy your yes can also make things happen, and it's just not that good. And so also it's possible to be growing in some areas and also experiencing warfare in other areas. Usually if you're experiencing warfare, it's because there's growth. But I will just give you guys an example. This is the second story that I wanted to share. It was from last year. I know that I've mentioned several times my elderberry plant. And I'm sorry if you're tired of hearing about it, but there's just been so much revelation that the Lord has been bringing me using that plant and using my garden. But last year, whenever something had fallen on it, and I say something fell on it because that's what it looked like. There were a lot of branches that were broken at the base, and they were all falling outwards. And it just looked like something had fallen on it. But anyways, I had stuck those branches in some containers of water outside. Because that's basically how it started, was this little twig in a jar full of water that I got from my friend, the same friend that gave me my tomato bushes. And it grew roots, and eventually I stuck it in soil, and now it's way taller than me and has a lot of berries on it. So anyways, last year, all those branches broke off and I stuck them in water, and I actually forgot about them. And it was kind of neglect. I didn't make time specifically to go take care of it, to go check on it. I kind of didn't want to touch it because I was kind of scared to get back into that whole mess out there. But yeah, every time I would walk out into my garden, I would get eaten alive by mosquitoes. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. I was being constantly attacked when I went outside. And so when finally I got over there and I pulled those branches out of the water, and I saw that I had grown a lot of roots. There were like huge clusters of roots, like as big as my hand. And there were even like a bunch of offshoots that were from like the smaller twigs that were coming off of the actual branch. So I actually ended up with 10 other plants. So I ended up with 10 times the amount of plants that I had despite the hardship. But what had happened was I was breeding mosquitoes at the same time. So the things that were attacking me were there because I had given a place for it to breed, while at the same time I was growing new roots. But I could have checked on it sooner. I could have taken a little bit better care. I could have researched and done a little bit differently probably. But it is possible to experience growth but still leave the door open for things to come in and attack you. So just, just wanted to share that it's possible. I don't want to, say this to scare anybody or anything like that, but you just need to get with the Lord and ask him to give you revelation. Pray Ephesians over yourself. Here we go with the scriptures. I'll put it in the description, and I've shared this one before too. Several verses in Ephesians that I like to pray to give you wisdom and revelation, to give light to the eyes of your heart. You guys can receive supernatural revelation from the Holy Spirit. He's here to be your counselor. He's here to be with you for the rest of your life. You are not alone. And he will teach you how to do things well. Okay, so I'll put those scriptures in the description box, of course. And I hope that this was eye-opening and helpful to anybody who watches it. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.